Salvete omnes, this is Emilia, also known as TheMartianGeek, and welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. In the last episode, we explored around the Airbase Royal Villa and got a bit confused. And now it's actually time to head back to the Grand Arena, if I can maintain a sense of direction enough to find my way back there anyway. I'm pretty much set for equipment as far as I know. I think the only change I made is giving Zin a hit 3 quarts. So now he has Chaos Brand, and that'll be important. At least right now. He has plenty of attack anyway. He didn't need the attack 3 that badly. So we talked to this guy. Currently at the arena, we're holding the Royal Martial Arts Competition. If you would like to participate, you'll need to register first. Registration is being handled at the ticket counter on the right-hand side. Okay. Good morning. Oh, Zin, good morning. Do you feel ready for the next match at noon? I do, and I'd like to finish my registration, if I may. Can you help me with that? Absolutely I can. When I first heard the news, I thought to myself, how is he going to fight all by himself? Hey, wait a minute, aren't you the ones from yesterday? Heh, how's it going? We'd like to register for this tournament as auxiliary members of Zin's team. Would you now? Then we'll need you to fill out these forms, please. No comment on the Spoony Bard, huh? Red rose for flavor. Where do you even get a red pen or marker? Or pencil? So, you two are members of the Bracer Guild. But according to your profile, sir, Wandering Lyric Troubadour Extraordinaire. Now she's talking about him. Ambassador of Peace and Heart's Most Fair, with an E. And there's a note under it, trill the extra E and don't spare the spittle. How do you trill an E? Vowels do not work that way. Ha ha ha, my dear, you need not bother with that postscript. Your diction sings. If you wish to know more, however, I'd be happy to teach you the proper reading, perhaps over tea? Yeah, that's enough of that, thanks. You can just burn that application with fire. Not literally, of course. Thank you for your help. You're very welcome. I've finalized your team register for the tournament. I list Zin as team captain with 3 auxiliary members, Estelle, Joshua, and Olivier. Please remember there can be no changes or substitutions. Understood. Feels like it's all about to break loose, doesn't it? Well, we are on the final chapter of the game. This is the part where the story approaches its climax. Oh yeah, do we know who our opponents are going to be? We have already determined the pairings, but to discourage wagering, we do not announce them until just before the match is to begin. You can guess your opponents just prior to the match, though, by taking note of who else is sharing your ready room. Ah, so opposing teams are kept in opposing rooms, I take it. That's correct. Here, this is for you and your teammates. Please show that to the staff before you enter the arena. And that should just about cover everything. Best of luck to you all. Knock him dead. I don't think we want to do that. Your card, please. Ah, part of the tournament, I see. Please note that tournament participants are asked to remain within the arena's walls until the end of the day's matches. Have you made all the necessary preparations for a day of hot action? Jeez. As far as I know, we have. Excellent, excellent. Bring it on! Your waiting room is the blue team room, just inside the hall on the right. Fight well. Okay, well, here's the hall on the right. The blue tomb is on the right, so this must be the waiting room. Yeah, has to be. Well, why don't we just relax until it's time for the match? Do you ever do anything other than relaxing? Look at you guys, all calm and collected. It's you! We really gotta stop meeting like this. Too bad for you, huh? Who are you guys again? We're the Ravens! We had all of Rouen peeing their collective pants in fear of us. You keep telling yourself that. Don't tell us you forgot. Guys, I was kidding. I knew you guys were in Gransel yesterday to watch your buddies fight in the preliminaries. And you're back again today to pick a fight with us. Didn't you learn your lesson the last time? Heh ha ha ha. Hee hee hee. Ho ho ho. Hoo hoo hoo. Okay, that's just creepy. Are you planning to participate in the no-holds-barred matches? Huh? Hey, what's with the shocked look? We won the prelims and made it here fair and square. I don't remember you guys showing your faces before I'd made it halfway through either. Well, how do you like that? Not bad for amateurs. Must have been some special training, huh? What the heck? I had you figured for just another bunch of punks, but you got some real spirit to you. Nice going. Well, it was nothing, really. Don't be taken in by that act. Anyway, you beat us before. We ain't gonna miss our chance to get back at you. Anytime you're ready. Well, I guess not today if you guys are in the blue team room with us. Well, we're supposed to be on the other side, but you couldn't wait to confront your opponents, could you? Well, best of luck. May the better team win. Ellipses. Huh. Hey, let's get out of here. Yeah, the mood's all off now. Let's go get something to eat before the fight. Yeah, we remember those punks from Chapter 2. Oh, what the heck? That's just rude. Did I say something wrong? No, not at all. You really are something else. Huh? Well, don't worry about that. I'm impressed that she's so nonchalant about her own talents. Did I miss something? Don't worry about it. Come on, let's just get in the waiting room and wait for our match to start. Almost time to start. My heart feels like it's going to break right out of my chest. Calm down. All we have to do is wait patiently until it's our turn. They'll call for us. That doesn't calm me down at all. Alright, it's the part where we talk to all the NPCs. So, you're bracers, huh? You guys are pretty good, for your age. May the best team win. Like that. I'm dying to do some killing. You might want to look, yeah, I lost my train of thought there, but... Okay, by definition, you can't give more than 100%. I know what they mean. Oops. Didn't mean to go out that way. Looks like you're in. Yep, sure are, thanks to you. Show us what you can do. May the best team win. We're the protagonists. We are the best team. Hey, you newbies. Hi, Annalise. Looks like you got onto Zin's team. Not too shabby. I'm looking forward to seeing what you've got. Hey, champs. How are you feeling? A little nervous and kind of panicky, to be honest. If you get nervous, you'll start taking short, shallow breaths, and that's bad news. Force yourself to breathe slow and deep, and you'll find yourself feeling like a whole new person. Got it. Shallow breaths. I mean deep breaths. Deep breaths! Wow, that actually helped, I think. Thanks, Kurt. No problem. Hey, Estelle. Hey, Karna. Since we're in the same room, that means we won't be pitted against each other in today's matches. Too bad, huh? Yeah, it is, but that just means the fun gets to last longer for you, right? If nothing else, you sure do know how to trash talk. Wait, that wasn't trash talk, was it? Maybe talking to the other teams will help calm some nerves. Way ahead of you. After all, we're not fighting anyone in this room today, so we can all get along just fine. I'm in the moments just after the curtain rises, but before the diva sounds her first refrains. Quick, hand me a glass that I may catch this feeling and drink deep its bitter malt. What a drama queen. No matter how you look at it, these are some strong teams. Glad I came to Liberal. This place seems right up my alley. must apologize to everyone for the long wait. But we will now commence with the no-holds-barred matches. Without further ado, let's announce the fight card for the first bout. Southside, Blue Team, Bracer Guild, Grenselbranch. Team Captain is Kurt. Northside, Red Team, Royal Army Assault Cavalry. Team Captain is First Lieutenant Jed. Okay, we're up. The Assault Cavalry is made up of the best men of the uniform. They won't be easy to beat. Good luck, guys. You just leave the heavy lifting to us. Let's go! We now begin the first match of the no-holds-barred tournament. Both teams go to your starting places. Ready? Begin! Preliminaries, match 1. Time for another cutscene fight. See, I wonder if all of the moves and all the damage amounts are scripted, or if it's actually possible, but extremely unlikely, that the Bracers lose. I would assume not, but I wonder what would happen if you programmed the game so that it did that. I'm guessing a soft lock, but why did you do that, Kurt? Yeah, I've never heard of anyone data mining any Trails games, but I'd be curious. Soulful Roar.
By my art. Not as you appear.
Special illusion. So it's basically just Shadow Spear except more weeaboo? Hey, how come they can move and attack in the same turn? KO, winner is Kurt's team. Alright, they did it! The Burl's Bracers are not to be trifled with. They all demonstrated great skill. Indeed, they may be few in number, while one of them could likely take on 1,000 foes. Not all at once, of course. If we have to face them in a match, we'll have a tough time of it. Great match, you guys. Yo, nice fight. It's an honor to be told so by Zin the Immovable. It feels different from the prelim matches, much harder to stay focused. Here's the lineup for the second match. Southside, Blue Team, from the Calvard Republic, captained by Martial Arts Master Zin. Northside, Red Team, Team Raven, captained by Dean. That's us! And look who we're facing. Facing such louts ought to prove most interesting indeed. Alright, to the arena. To the Batcave. Yeah, so 3 of them and then just some random guy. Never thought we'd get a chance at revenge so soon. I guess the goddess smiles on everyone at least once. You may have found our weaknesses before, but we've been through some insane training since then. Time to let you see the results. Well, you got spirit at least. We've leveled up too. I hope you're not expecting us to take it easy on you. Is it just me, or is Estelle a little livelier than usual? I'd almost call her attitude manly. If she hears you saying that, I'm not helping you. Alright, it's just about time. This begins the second no-holds-barred match of the competition. Both teams go to your starting places. Ready? Begin! Preliminaries match 2, and we actually get to fight this time. Wait, what did that do? Maybe it inflicted a status effect that we're immune to? So, let's see, Joshua. Actually, let's look at... Okay, 3208 HP, 3207, and they all have the same description. Fantastic. Raven Gang Elite. Well, he has some elemental weaknesses to him. Most HP by 1. Well, let's do one of those. So if you really want to embarrass the bosses during this tournament, Chaos Brand. So much Chaos Brand. Yeah, that's why I gave Zin the hit 3 quarts, because Chaos Brand. So that's one of them. That's 2. I pity there isn't a way to speed up these animations like there is in some of the Trails of Cold Steel games. Maybe all of them, I guess I don't remember for sure. By all means, feel free to attempt to murder your own ally. Oh, let's see. One impact kind of sucks, so we'll do a White Gehenna. And then we'll Chaos Brand the remaining guy with Zin. Allow me to give you a spell that your poor magic attack power does not matter for. And why the heck not? Let's try out Arrow Storm for the first... Well, actually, I think we used it at least once before. I could be misremembering. And let's see, can we flicker? Ooh! I think that's the first time I've been able to hit 3 enemies with that. Not that it mattered that much, but... You look like you could use a little chaos. Hey, even got a fade. Yeah, that's a big tornado. Pretty much just aerial, but more. So he still doesn't have any... Yeah, he doesn't. Okay. We'll punch the guy who is most weak to magic effect attacks, because that makes sense. And I could do that. Wait, are they already not confused anymore? Dang, that did not last very long. Because this isn't a game where confusion gets removed by being hit, so you ain't beating me that easy. Let's rumble. Now you can do a White Gehenna. It's a pity that my best magic is basically non-elemental. Arrow Storm. Yeah, I probably shouldn't let him get off his charge effect but attack. But this isn't a very difficult battle, especially when they're all confused and or fainted. So that's Dean down. And that's Nameless Guy and Rice down. So now we just have to punch Rocco in the face. And petrify him. Alright, I didn't realize they could be petrified. If I did, that might have affected my quartz setup. And wow, Joshua is not doing a lot of physical damage right now. Yeah, that was kind of sad on that their part. That was not that difficult. KO, winner is Zen's team. Lost again. He's too tough. Now, don't get so discouraged. To be honest, I'm impressed. You gave us a good run for your Mira when you weren't beating up each other. I agree. You're a lot stronger than when we fought in the Varen Lighthouse. Really? I don't really remember it too well. I wouldn't know, but it seems we all gave it all we had. I think we can all return to the waiting rooms with our heads held high. Did we really all give it all we had, though? Because I don't think those guys made that great gladiators. Maybe sadiators, or just plain badiators. I never thought those delinquents would ever fight that hard for anything. Just goes to show you that change is the only constant in life. I watched the fight closely. It wasn't bad. Not bad at all. Thank you. I like to think that their change of heart is born of a desire to follow my shining moral example. You're the least moral person in this room. Wow, you really think so? Would you quit with your bullcrap? You don't even know their situation. You don't even really know who we're talking about. Yeah, you were the Chapter 1 party member. The moment one falls in love is as quick as infinity itself. That doesn't even make sense. You're not normal, are you? Here's the lineup for the third match. Southside Blue Team. From the Royal Army's 3rd Regiment, captained by 1st Lieutenant Riel. Riel? Riel? Okay, that's our cue. Let's show him how it's done, people. Aye, aye, sir. Northside Red Team. The Capua family, aka the Sky Bandits, captained by Don Capua. Huh? The Capuas? That name rings a few bells. More punks. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a unique match for you up next. Somewhat notorious, always in the news, they are the Capua family, the Sky Bandits who terrorize the Bose region. Today they present themselves to you in a physical display of contrition, eager to fight in a fair and honest manner. In doing so, they hope to atone for all the problems they've caused the kingdom's citizens. Yeah, atoning for crimes by beating people up, that makes sense. This wish to make amends is foremost in their hearts as they take the field. And thanks to the sponsorship of Duke Dunan, they are here to show you that remorse. We hope you enjoy this shocking matchup and first ever public apology in tournament history. You know, I somehow get the feeling that this new team play rule was enacted so that those criminals could participate. The Duke is certainly a generous man. This is no laughing matter. I kind of expected something crazy, but this is just... Can I have your attention, please? We now begin the third match of the No-Holds-Barred tournament. Both teams go to your starting places. Again, they have one nameless NPC with them. Take your positions. Begin! Preliminaries match 3. So we don't have to pay too much attention to what moves they use because we never actually fight the Capuas in this tournament. The Ravens, yes. The other Bracers, yes. These people, no. But so far they actually seem to be... Well, I guess they're weaker than the Bracers, that makes sense, but... Are they gonna lose? Seems like it's a lot closer of a fight than... Why did you do that, Kyle? Seems like it's a lot closer of a fight than the last one with the Bracers and the Soldiers. See, I keep thinking that the Capital's 4th member is another soldier, but no. Well, thanks to the power of cannon, it looks like they are going to win this one. Can't let the unimportant NPCs get priority over the... Yeah. KO! Winner is Don's team. They won. Well, they are pretty strong. What if worst comes to worst and they actually win the championship? Then what? Would they actually invite pirates into the castle for a dinner party? Oh, to be a fly on the wall for that little soiree. We need to make sure that it doesn't come to that. Regardless, this means that we have a tough opponent to deal with. I can't believe that those thugs got the better of us. Well, don't get so depressed. They're used to fighting as a group, that's all. It's not their strength so much as our weakness. Which means we need to do some more training when we get back to your unit. Here's the lineup for the 4th match. Southside Blue Team. From the Border Garrison, 7th Regiment, captained by 1st Lieutenant Byrne. Looks like you're up. This is the last fight of the day, so you better make it count. Understood. We'll give them 12 kinds of hell, army style. Let's do this, people. Yes, sir. North Side, Red Team. The Royal Army Intelligence Division, captained by 2nd Lieutenant Lawrence. Hey, it's them! The plot thickens. Lieutenant Lawrence, wasn't he the one who... Mysterious, black, shadowy person. People. We now begin the 4th match of the No-Holds-Barred tournament. Both teams go to your starting places. Take your positions. Begin. Preliminaries match 4. Well, no shadow weaving so far. But yeah, this won't be a very long-lasting fight. The captain of the army just ignored the 3 grunts and went right for the leader, and then he ignored the captain and went right for the other minions. And yeah, ouch. Ah, there's the shadow weaving that we all loved so much. Yeah, ouch. Glad that wasn't us. KO! Winner is Lawrence's team. Ah, sports. Holy, that was a massacre! Ooh, impressive. I can't whistle. Given that they were a man short in the prelims, I figured they'd have another join in. I guess they had an ace in the hole. Estelle, Joshua, and I are also aces in that same hole then, since we too missed the preliminaries. Haha, perhaps that bodes well for us. The trick is to come late. That fighting style. Huh? Joshua, what's wrong? It can't be, but... Joshua... Oh, I'm okay, no need to worry. I was just kind of taken aback at how good that guy's swordsmanship is. Really? I'm impressed. You've got a good eye, Joshua. And that concludes our first day of full contact matches. Today's winner were Kurt's team, Don's team, Zin's team, and Lawrence's team. Who among them will be crowned the King of Fighters? Stay with us to find out on the next episode of ESPN. And we get 20,000 Mira. Yeah, I'm sure that Joshua reacting to that guy won't come up later or anything. Alright then, 2 days down, 2 days to go. I don't know what'll happen tomorrow, but we're moving on to the next round. Of course. Seriously though, we've got some really tough opponents left to face. Our fellow guild members plus the Sky Bandits. True, we can't afford to let our guard down. Oh come now, what truly is there for us to be concerned over? We have built this dream together to stand strong forever. Nothing is going to stop us now. My fist is going to stop you if you don't stop spouting nonsense and take this seriously. Well, positive thinking isn't a bad thing. We've got to keep each other's spirits up from today so that we'll be ready for tomorrow. So in the interest of that, I'm going to the bar. What about you guys? For my part, I would most graciously join you. We should go report in at the guild. They might have some new info on our assignment. Yeah, maybe. Sorry, Zin. We'll have to take a rain check. Alright, goodbye for now, then. We'll meet up again tomorrow morning in the hotel lobby. Au revoir, mes dear pussycats. Au revoir. Whatever. Okay, so off to the guild. Right. It wouldn't hurt to try getting some information from around town, too. Like, what exactly? Hey, check you two out. You got time to just stand around? Hello. Oh, hi there. You guys must be tired from today. Don't start acting all cocky on us. This last time we didn't have a whole lot of time to train properly. Didn't you just say you had intense training? Which is it? Next time, though, we'll win. Huh? You want to do this again? It's fine. If we have another chance, we'll be happy to have a rematch. Hey, Estelle, don't you think you're being a little hasty? Oh, what's the big deal? If we keep up with our own training, we'll be fine. Aren't you the optimistic little twerp? Well, here, take this. Get Grantel Sewer Key A. What's this? Looks like an extremely old key. It'll open up that barred-off passage in the west block. It leads to a huge underground sewer system. We got that key by pure chance, so we go down there every day to explore. There's a ton of really tough monsters in there, so you'd better make sure you're absolutely ready. Well, Hey, don't get us wrong. Losing to you just ticked us off is all. Listen, you'd better win that tournament. We won't accept any less. We said what we came to say, so we'll see you later. Okay, so what was that about? I think they are trying to show us that they're rooting for us. Maybe they're telling us to use the sewers to train ourselves before the big match. I guess that makes sense. Maybe they really have turned over a new leaf? Maybe they just like your manly nature. What happened to not telling her that? After all, you are the most violent person I've ever met. Manly, violent. What are you trying to say, Joshua? Well, whatever. I say we should accept whatever goodwill is offered. It's late, though. I think we should wait before we go underground. We can give it a try before tomorrow's match. Okay. Let's stop in at the guild then and report into Elman. Alright, so back to the guild we go. And I think this is in fact not the way to the guild. Well, we'll get there. It'll just take a bit more time, I suppose. How is Joshua's EP all the way filled up? He didn't level up after that, did he? If he did, I don't remember it, but I could be wrong. This game doesn't make a big fanfare out of leveling up unless you get a new craft. Alright, Elden. Wait a minute. Did we just talk to him? Okay. Estelle, Joshua, congratulations on your victory. Thank you, thank you. Wait, how do you know already? Grant already reported in. So, how was it? Honestly, it felt more like surviving than actually winning. What world do you come from? Joshua explained that there's Sky Bandits and Special Op teams. I see. I'd heard that the Sky Bandits were given special permission to participate. But I must admit, I'm surprised to hear about the Special Ops, particularly that their leader is so powerful. The team was pretty tough, but that commander was like on a different level altogether. He moved like a cat and was swinging that huge sword around like it was a toy. I could barely believe he was human the way he was fighting. Yeah, what she said. Elnan, what do you know about 2nd Lieutenant Lawrence's personal history? Nothing, I'm afraid. The Intelligence Division is new, and Colonel Richard suppressed all information regarding them since their official inception. That includes information on the Lieutenant. Drat. Joshua? You seem pretty caught up with that guy in red. Is there something we should be watching out for? No, we just need to know who we're facing, that's all. Anything that can give us an edge in the tournament. Ah, good point. Knowing your enemy is the best way to beat him, after all. Spoken like someone who's faced some JRPG bosses before. Actually, this doesn't concern the Lieutenant exactly. Today at noon, a military patrol vessel arrived at the landing port. Its passenger was the Colonel's right-hand woman, Captain Amalthea. That is news. Captain Amalthea, is that sneaky fox-faced woman? That witch who used Tita to threaten the Professor. She's traveling through all of the major cities. Her arrival was unexpected and caused all civilian airship lines to run late. Yeah, that doesn't bode well. A tour of the major cities? Sounds like a cover for her to hunt down the Professor. We got all branches investigating her trip very carefully. We'll let you know as soon as we learn anything. You two just focus on the tournament for now. You bet. Thanks so much for all your help. Nothing here, right? Okay, yeah. That's not until tomorrow. So now we just head back to the hotel. Curious, okay. Yeah, we didn't have much money before that 20,000. So, east block, and... one of these days I'll figure stuff out. The south block is where we were before. Well, process of elimination. That dictates that we should go west. Look, I don't use the inns that much in this game, okay? And not here either. Apparently I'm not very observant. Jeez, this is like every Royal Pass, or every scenic route all over again. Where the heck is the inn? Here we go. So, you're finally back. You sure know how to keep a fellow waiting. Is it Niall? Hey, I know that voice. Hello. Good to see you, Niall. How have you been? Don't tell me you came here just to see little old us. Okay, then I won't tell you. I'm doing interviews with attorney contestants for my article. I figured you folks would be my best bet for getting the inside story. I was hoping I'd get a chance to ambush you into an interview at the hotel. You're way too good at your job, you know that? Well, it's not that we're not glad to see you. But this is you we're talking about. What's your angle? Hunting for the next big story, I'll bet. Huh, you wound me to the quick, kid. I've been like a big brother to you. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. And now you think of me as nothing but a news hound? We know you're nothing but a news hound. Not to mention the age difference is a little much for us to think of you as a brother. And then he only in his 20s. Oh, shut it. If that's how you're going to be, then I'm leaving, and you're coming with me. I wouldn't mind a little night air before bed. Good, we're halfway there then. There's this quaint little eatery right next door to where I work. It's the perfect place to sit and talk. Hey, this is a nice little place. Feels less like a bar and more like a coffee shop. Yes, that's why the sign says coffee shop. That might explain the smell of coffee. I hear the owner started up this place as a hobby. The brew here is amazing. Plus, he took some advice from someone later on and added curry rice to the menu. Curry with authentic spices. I just like the atmosphere out here, though, personally. Have a seat. Let's get this interview started. Not so fast. We are just in that big match, so we're pretty hungry, and I'm not about to smell food without eating food. Dinner does sound lovely right about now, actually. Darn kids. Fine, I'll buy you dinner. And while you're stuffing your faces, you can give me the exclusive on any news you've found. And there's the pitch. By the way, isn't Dorothy with you today? No, I gave her something else to work on. Now come on, inside with the both of you. Okay, so it's coffee house, not coffee shop, but still. Whew, the food in here sure is spicy. Tasty, though. Nothing beats ribs covered in sauce with some potatoes that are cooked just right. I like a good cup of coffee after a meal myself. It is way too late in the day for coffee, unless you get decaf. I've always heard it's difficult to make it well. Bah, way to eat up a man's paycheck, you guys. I don't know how I'm supposed to afford all this on a reporter's salary. Now, it was a great meal, and great meals don't come cheap. Okay, now, you were saying something about an interview? I could write a story about extortion. Move on. There ain't been much to confirm that the Queen's really taken ill after the guardsmen went all terrorist. What I need is some clear info that hasn't been combed over and cleaned up by the army. Censorship. I heard a little from Dorothy about the kidnapping in Zeiss. Look, let me get right to the point. I know you've got Colonel Richard by the proverbial tail. I just need to know how hard you're holding on. Way to be blunt there. Sounds like you've already figured out an awful lot. I knew he was crooked. Before that interview in our magazine bumped up his popularity, he wasn't really well known or worth paying attention to. Seems like this guy has been planning his moves every step of the way. Right now, we can't say for sure that he's planning some kind of treason against the throne. But it does look like he's manipulating the Duke somehow. Duke Dunan. He's taking advantage of the Queen's poor health and acting like he owns Grancel Castle, all right. Well, what I don't get is why none of the military bigwigs are making their move. Well, about that. What do you think, Joshua? Should we tell him? Well, we could definitely use some fresh intel ourselves. As long as he scratches our backs, let's scratch his. Hey now, you two know something, don't you? We would have told you sooner, but anything we say from here on out has to be completely off the record. I hope you're ready for this. Ah, crap, I'm really not gonna like this, am I? But fine, say what you're gonna say. You said you were ready for this. That's just... no way! Are you really serious? I'm afraid so. The Special Ops soldiers were behind the Sky Bandit incident, as well as the arson. Not to mention the kidnapping of the kingdom's greatest scientific mind. General Morgan is at the top of the chain of command, and even he's basically under arrest. All of the terrorist-style activities are being made out to look like the guardsmen are doing it. Okay, enough. You've made your point. Darn it all. I can't even report a word of this. The Army's censors already have their stamp all over the latest issue. They did their work at the final printing stage. Oh, really? And I'm left with nothing to cover it except for this tournament. Hey, wait a minute. You do have something up your sleeves, don't you? That's why you're in the tournament. You could say that. We can't give you all the details on our current request. We do, however, think that we need to make a move just to break the deadlock. You don't say. Alright then. Since I can't do anything as a reporter, I might as well pitch in. I'll see what I can dig up. I've got a few sources with fingers in places the guild would never go. That'll be a big help. Doing anything to oppose the military is going to be a risky proposition, you know. Are you sure you're okay with this? Let me deal with that. Now's as good a chance as ever to prove that the pen really is mightier than the sword. Niall. Understood. Thank you. Yeah, just leave it to me. So, what do you want more information on? Info about the Army's movements would be good. As with knowing whether or not all of the Royal Guardsmen have been arrested. And also where General Morgan is being held. Got it. All stuff that I've been thinking about too. I'll check them out. Anything else? Maybe some background info on someone in the intelligence division? Huh? You mean like a background check? On Colonel Richard, Captain Amalthea, and 2nd Lieutenant Lawrence. If we have to face any of them, the more we know, the better our odds. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the results of 100 battles. That was Sun Tzu, right? And you can bet that the Colonel's working on the same principle. He'll probably be watching the fights tomorrow and the next day. Do you think you can manage it, Niall? I do know a few Army folks. I can't get you anything classified, but I might be able to scare up that profile info. Okay then, I'll see what I can do. Thank you, you're a lifesaver. We appreciate it. Hey, don't sweat it. You can pay me back by winning that championship and filling me in on what you hear at that dinner party. I figured as much. We'll do everything we can. Well, we all seem accounted for. Shall we be off? Our match is in the afternoon, just like yesterday, so we're free to do as we please in the meantime. We can stop by and get our equipment set up, and maybe even work in a little monster killing on the way. Oh, if that's what you're after, I know exactly where to go. You don't say. That's mighty interesting. I hear there are some tough monsters down there, so maybe they'll prove to be worthy opponents. A Byzantine labyrinth snaking out beneath this jeweled city. My adventurer's bosom strains its corset strings. I have no problem with that, provided that we have time. I think the entrance is just at the edge of the Western Block's residential district. Or the edge of Western Block. I think there's a missing word there. So we'll just head back to the guild. Well, you can probably call it here. Yeah, I think this is a good place to call it. Just go ahead and save the game. Yeah, I'm recording this on the release date of Bravely Default 2. I figured I'd better get some more of this game in before that game distracts me a bunch. Of course, between Bravely Default 2, Trails of Cold Steel 4, and the Geofront translation of Trails to Azure, not to mention finishing Octopath Traveler, I might be distracted a lot by JRPGs this year. Anyway, I'll see you next time.